Let's solve an LSAT question together.
Pause the video here to give it a try yourself.
Taking a look at the argument, the flaw in this argument is that it takes for granted that reading these labels promotes or causes healthful dietary behavior, when while all we're really told is that the two have a relationship that is somehow correlated. That's the flaw. Let's take a look at the answers and try to find that. A draws a conclusion about the intentions of a group of people based solely on data about the consequences of their behavior. Well, no conclusion is being drawn about the intentions of a group of people, so A is incorrect. B relies on a sample that is unlikely to be representative of the group as a whole. Similar to A, there's no sample being used or relied upon in this case. We're not told of any sample, and that's not the flaw in the argument, therefore B is incorrect. C confuses a condition that is necessary for a phenomenon to occur with a condition that is sufficient for that phenomenon to occur. Well, the argument isn't really applying necessary or sufficient conditions within the premises of the argument in relation to reading these labels and how that affects diets. So no, I mean, it's not confusing these conditions within this argument, so C is incorrect. That's not the flaw. D takes for granted that there are only two possible alternative explanations of a phenomenon. Well, what are these alternatives that we're given? We're not told about any alternatives, meaning D is also incorrect. Finally, E illicitly infers a cause from a correlation. Exactly. It's saying that because we know these two things are correlated, being reading the labels and nutritional labels and healthful dietary behavior, there must be a cause. And that's exactly how the argument concludes, which is a flawed method of reasoning, and therefore E is correct.